Notre Dame is number one.
Notre Dame with a miracle win as the
He's going in. Notre Dame has scored.
How was the trip? Does that give you an opportunity to spend a little extra time with the guys, or are you just hoping they sleep the whole time?
No, we were hoping they slept. We were up at 5 a.m. that day, so we had really pushed our guys in terms of a morning practice. We brought them back to weight train, and then we were, obviously we turned the lights out in the plane, and I don't know, by the looks of things today, we probably got about 50% that slept. We're hoping tomorrow looks a little bit better.
Were you a little easier on them today, knowing that they were going to be facing that jet lag, and maybe tomorrow you won't give them so much slack?
Physically, not mentally. I mean, I think you got to be sharp every day. But yeah, physically, we didn't push the tempo today at all.
Does the wind make any? That's going to be different inside, I suppose. But
yeah, when it's a windy conditions, tight balls are rewarded. I mean, if you throw a good spiral, you're going to be okay. If your mechanics are bad and you're trying to wing it, and drop down sidearm, the wind will play havoc with your football. But all the stops I've been, I've had to deal with these kinds of conditions, so we should be fine.
how does that work with Everett making his first start? Just what you said.
Relative to the
tight balls are rewarded.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mechanics have to be good. We had a little play action here, and he came out. He was sloppy. His arm was down. The ball's in the ground. Come out the next time. Good rotation. Arm slots up. So you really you're trying to remind him about the conditions. You have to be on top of your game, or the conditions can affect you.
Brian, could I just ask a few questions for the Irish TV? You've just landed in the last few hours. What have you made of your first few hours in Ireland?
The roads with the big buses, scary proposition. But the Garter was with us today as an escort, and I hope all their insurance is paid up, because that's a group that likes to get going up there. So it was fun coming into the city, and our kids are going to see some Irish dancing tonight. We're staying out at a hotel that is a beautiful venue. So they're starting to see and sense a little bit of Ireland.
Just what does it mean to the university? Everybody knows the connection with Ireland. What does it mean to actually be here and play a game?
Well, I think it's still about the extension of a number of things. First of all, Irish rugby, is really the foundations of American football come from Irish rugby. So we're at a historical site in this stadium, and I made that known to our players today. Secondly, I think it's the Notre Dame brand being overseas and how popular we are, and what a great relationship it is.
Just for Irish fans who will be in the crowd tomorrow, what can they expect from a college football game at this level?
Well, you would hope, depending on which side you're on, there's a lot of scoring. But I think more than anything else is the game is tactically played, very similar to rugby. And I think you'll see a lot of physical play. So I think that it's fast-paced. They're scoring, and I think you're going to hear some collisions out there with all the equipment on.
And obviously, you hope it ends up with a Notre Dame victory.
Yeah, that would be the first thing if you ask me. We're obviously looking for that, but I think in your opener you're looking for good, clean play, and you don't want a lot of mistakes and a lot of penalties, and we're looking forward to that.
Tell us about the rivalry between yourselves and Navy. It goes back a long way and a long time. It's pretty intense, isn't it?
It is. It's a great rivalry, and there's so many layers to it historically. They were there for us during World War II, where we were training a lot of their soldiers on our campus, so there was a relationship there. Some of the things that we do today, even painting the stadium with the gray, is the battleship gray paint that was lent to us by the Navy. So there's a long history, there's a long relationship there, and when you have the caliber of kids that Notre Dame has in Navy, it makes it a special game.
With a name like Brian Kelly, you must have a bit of Irish in yourself.
I sure do. My great-grandfather, Eugene Kelly, born and lived in Ireland all his life, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Great stuff. Thanks, Brian. Cheers.